Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in to the first episode of Box's Life, where we talk about life, law of attraction, and other things, Today is my first episode, so I'm kind of like getting used to it and everything. I honestly want to talk to you guys about law of attraction and the importance of it and what it's actually done for my life and what it can do for yours. The law of attraction is a philosophical belief that states that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into a person's life. So basically meaning that your thoughts create your reality. But what I've learned that it's honestly your feelings that create the thoughts that end up creating the reality through synchronicity. You gotta learn to feel better and learn to keep yourself happy, because if you keep yourself on a happy vibration, you will keep yourself from getting into a negative funk. It'll be harder to get into a negative funk because you don't want to get into a negative funk, because once you into that negative funk, it kind of creates it creates a downward spiral, and then from there you just kind of spiral down. Then you start thinking of more negative stuff, and you start to think like, damn, this always happens, stuff like that. Those are some of the things we're going to talk about today. So the core idea of law of attraction is that like attracts like. This principle suggests that similar things are drawn to each other. In the context of law of attraction, it means that your thoughts, feelings, and belief attract corresponding experiences. So focus on positivity. Focusing on positive thoughts and emotions, you're believed to attract positive outcomes in your life. That's basically what I was just saying. Focus on the positive light. No matter what's going on in your life, man, you can't let your circumstances determine your reality. Like, for example, I was let go from a temp agency, and I was working hard. I was doing everything that I could. Sometimes there's nothing that you can do if a person doesn't like you. One thing I always learned, when you first meet a person, like when you introduce yourself or something like that, if they give you the first look that they give you, if they give you like a negative look or something like that, like always remember that, because they never liked you. You know what I mean? You can always just refer back to that first encounter with that person, how they treated you, how they greeted you. You know what I mean? So another key concept of law of attraction is visualization. My bad, it's like 5 a.m, so I gotta get my owl now brown cows out, But many people who believe in the law of attraction use visualization techniques to imagine their desired outcomes. Plain and simple. Visualize the life you want, whether it be from vision boards or material that you constantly watch. You gotta train your brain, you gotta train your subconscious to manifest the things you want. And the only way you're gonna do that is by filtering out all the negative stuff. And the only way you're going to do that is by constantly pounding into your brain the things that you want. And you got to live in the end of your manifestation. Live as if you have what you want already, And that's going to basically bring the things you want to you through synchronicity. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, It's definitely not going to be easy. It's going to take time. But who knows, It depends on your mind, Because everybody's brain is different. The way people take things and everybody's belief is different. Let me say that. So it's all about you and the time you take to spend with yourself, whether it be reading different material to boost your positivity, to boost your intelligence, reading more material about the law of attraction and stuff like that. It's like you gotta work. You gotta do the work, honestly, because it's not gonna be easy, Affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations can help reprogram your subconscious mind and attract positive experiences. One thing I learned about affirmations, it definitely works. Anything you put the word I in front of is going to manifest. So be careful if you say I am lame, I can't do this, because you will manifest that, because you are literally creating a spell through the words that you talk, So when you say things, especially when you put that feeling behind it, it's going to 98% of the time manifest. Even if it doesn't manifest right then and there, it eventually will manifest. But at the same time, you putting things into your life that you don't want, and you don't want to do that, So, yeah. Gratitude. Cultivating gratitude for the positive aspects of your life is believed to attract more positive experiences. So being grateful for what you have. One thing I learned is that you can be grateful for things in advance, and that's how you trick your mind, or that's how you learn to manifest, honestly, by being grateful for what you already have And after that, things will, like I said, through synchronicity, things will start to manifest more, because you have to be grateful. Honestly, you got to be grateful for where you at and the things that you have, the little things. Sometimes you got to wake up and write down 10 things that you're grateful for, because sometimes we just take things for granted, and taking things for granted is one of the dumbest things you can honestly do, because you could have honestly everything that you want in this life, but you probably don't see it because you're taking shit for granted. That's what I wanted to break down for y'all, some of the main aspects of the law of attraction, because this is my first video. I feel like a lot of people need this material. There's a lot of people that's going through things in the world, and they don't see that their thoughts are creating their reality. They don't see that the way that they're feeling is really creating what's going on in their life. I'm not saying that everything's going to be perfect all the time, but this is about learning to train your mind to eventually be where you want to be in this life. But only way you're going to get there is by training your brain and constantly reading new material, affirming the things you want, being grateful for what you already have and for what you don't have. You got to live in the end of your manifestation. Live as if you already have it, because that's how you got to act as if you already have it, and that's how you're going to attract it more. I got that from Neville Goddard. Visualization, I think I said that already, but affirmations too, though. Do your visualizations too. Watch the material, watch the things that you're watching, because if you're constantly watching things that are violent, sad to say, it's going to bring you more experiences through synchronicity. You're going to attract them type of things, or you wonder why you dream a certain way. You got to train your brain to attract the things that you want, and the only way you're going to do that is by constantly being grateful and paying attention to the way you're feeling and feeling good, and just being happy. Learning about the law of attraction, plain and simple. Like attracts like, and then you'll attract your tribe, you'll attract the job you want, you'll attract the experiences you want, people, places, and things. But thank you for tuning in. This is my first episode, man, so I'm just getting used to this stuff. But I plan to make more material for y'all, because I feel like this is what's on my heart, and I like doing this, So this episode is sponsored by Cuckoo Lifestyle Syndicate, my clothing brand. Thank y'all. Peace.